Hey, fire signs, how y'all doing? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, all placements in between. So if you have it anywhere in your chart, this could be for you. All right, use your discernment. All right, fire signs, let's see what's happening here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's tap in. All placements in between. It's important to believe in yourself, fire signs, okay? I just feel like you may be dealing with low motivation. You just may feel like you're confused on your path. You don't know which way you're walking. Like I feel like spirit right now is trying to get you to prevent you from resorting to old ways, old habits, types of things when you are faced with stagnation or faced with stress or worry. Okay. They want to see how you react this time around and how you respond. They want you to respond differently. They want you to respond with more confidence, pushing past stress, fear, all that, okay? Even when you don't feel like doing something, do it, okay? Is like what I'm getting from spirit here. So, let's see. We have the Queen of Cups, so there may be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your life that has a lot to do with this, or a mother figure, or if it's a feminine energy, a feminine wound. All right, that there's an energy here of trusting yourself, that you need to trust yourself. So to confirm what I've been picking up on already, to trust yourself here, and not allow others to get you out of doing something that you're being guided towards. Okay. All right, fire signs. Yeah, because we have the Six of Wands here. So there's a new form of success here that's waiting, but it's up to you to push past a lot of the doubt or those cycles that you always get, that you're trying not to repeat, like you're being tested to see if you're resorting back to your old ways, or are you like actually changing those ways, you know what I mean? That's what I feel. Say a Queen of Swords in the first house of your identity, okay, how you perceive people, how others perceive you, your physical appearance. All right, so there's somebody that tries to have say over it, or you just, this is kind of like you involve somebody else in your goals and things like that, and just in general, like your decision making is has a this person has an influence on your decisions, or tries to, at least, is what I'm feeling. Okay, like a very fixated type approach, and that may be your approach. Like you're very fixated, like you want it this way only, that type of thing. So yeah, like there's patience that needs to be practiced here. Patience with yourself, patience with stability, patience with um with this self-love thing that you're needing to do here, but like actually practicing self-worth and self-care and things like that. When I say self-worth, self-care, that means like things like just treating yourself, things that you could do for yourself without having needing somebody else to do for you. Does that make sense? Like something you could easily give to yourself, like buy yourself a gift or something like that. Something as simple as that is like self-care. All right, self-worth, and that you place a lot of value on yourself and say, I deserve this, I want this, I deserve what the universe has in store for me, that kind of stuff. I feel like there's a need to patience here. Okay, you get impatient real quick. So when you get impatient, you start resorting back to old habits, old ways, old things, or there's a temptation around that. Okay, that's what I feel. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords in the placement of the thoughts, communication, in the mind. All right, so yeah, there's an energy of just trusting yourself. Okay, like needing to trust your intuition, your discernment, trusting that process. Okay, because you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. You're being pushed even further than you were before, and spirit wants to see if you fold, or you not fold, but if you retreat, or you continue with bravery, courage. Okay, so yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles in the placement of the fourth house, which deals with our family home, and emotions, our ancestral lineage. All right, so like again, this number six deals with the planet Venus. So there's a lot of self-care that needs to be put back into yourself. You put so much into others, so therefore you're drained and you don't trust yourself, so because you feel like tired or something, like you feel physically tired all the time, or emotionally tired, mentally, like you feel exhausted in some form here. I feel like, okay, that's because you're not involving yourself in these decisions, okay, these moves, these things you're doing currently. And that's what causes you to go back and forth with something and not exactly do something you say you're going to do. All right. So yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the fifth house, which deals with our higher self, our life purpose, our vitality, childhood memories, romance, and dating. So I feel like, like there's that trust, and I feel like you may have lost trust. You, for whatever reason, like you lost trust in the universe. You lost trust in yourself. You lost trust in other people. Like you lost trust in your natural talents and things like that. That if it's panning out the way you thought it would, but it's like you have to take a little bit of a different route here. Is what Spirit wants you to take a different approach or a different route towards the same thing. You're getting there anyway, so like that energy. All right, um, not to involve other people's opinions and things like that to steer you in a direction where you're just not making any moves at all, um, not stepping out of your comfort zone. You're feeling stagnant, like that kind of energy. But don't fall back into old ways, fire signs. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have the moon here in the placement of the sixth house, which deals, excuse me, with our work, job, daily routine, and health. So again, like there's something about resorting back to old habits with your health, or bad habits with, like, being unorganized, not eating right, like that kind of stuff, not getting enough rest. Like that's that energy here, fire signs. There's that routine that has been inconsistent, a routine that hasn't been like, each day you started that certain way, and it helps you rejuvenate. Because I feel like fire signs need a routine to kind of like to help you alchemize the energy, um, in a healthy way, instead of just going back into old habits. Okay, bad habits that you have that you may still be clinging to, is what I feel. All right. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands here in the placement of the seventh house, which deals with our one-on-one relationships, business partnerships, or open enemies. Okay, contracts here, karmic contracts. So I just feel like you're selling yourself short. Like there's something about you're undermining yourself, fire signs, or something like that here, because you give so much to other people, so you don't have enough energy to make these moves, because you don't feel motivated for whatever reason, because you're giving so much of yourself to other people and things like that, fire signs. All right. Because you feel like you're not getting anywhere. All right, but it's because you need to not include other people here. Okay, self-care. Okay, self-care needs to be practiced a lot here, and you have enough energy to do the things you said you were going to do, you know um, that type of thing. All right, so we have the Chariot. So you're a natural born leader, you're a spiritual leader in particular for some of y'all. All right, this is in the eighth house of spiritual growth, evolution, and change. um, so you are a leader. Like you're meant to go down a path that's not is less traveled, fire sign. There's something about that, establishing some type of leadership role. Maybe you're going to get promoted to leadership role, or you don't feel like you can be a leader, whatever, for whatever reason. All right, so the number seven deals with Neptune. It deals with Piscean energy. It deals with seventh house, deals with illusions, deception, trickery. Okay, hidden enemies. So there's maybe some hidden people here that are not don't have your best interests, that don't want to see you become a leader. So they're either consciously or subconsciously sending some type of evil eye or whatever. So you're more likely to not pursue what you said you were going to pursue maybe a month ago or a week ago, and then all of a sudden you just lose motivation over that, is what I feel. Okay, but you have to push past that energy. That's where spirit's trying to test you, seeing how you how you react to this energy pushback from the opposition. And are you going to push back at it even harder? Like, are you going to go even harder, or are you just going to or go into yourself, fold or whatever, you know, retreat, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups in the placement of the ninth house, which deals with long distance travel, which deals with foreign lands. All right, stepping out of one's comfort zone, your philosophies. All right, so I just feel like you always feel like you need to protect yourself all the time. Like you don't, you feel like I don't want to put myself out there, or I don't want to do that because this, and this may happen, or you know, like that kind of stuff. I feel like as the fives deal with Mercury. All right, fives deal with Mercurial energy, which is Gemini Virgo energy. You could have those in your chart as well, along with your fire. Um, I just feel like you're afraid to be seen. Okay, there's a fear of being seen, a fear of being like taken seriously or something. Like you feel like people don't take you serious, or that's not going to matter, or blah 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 blah, like that kind of stuff. That's what I'm seeing for you, fire signs. You need to push past these belief systems that keep coming up. As that's what it is. It's a belief systems that keep up. They're being brought up to the surface in your energy, so you could release these things. Okay. Yeah, we have the Tower in the placement of the 10th house, which deals with our career, our professional destiny, our status in society, karma, the past. All right, so I just feel like your path has, you know, a path has changed, and there's falling outs that have happened too as well, or that were attached to that path, and you have to let that path go. Like that path isn't serving you. Like you may have kind of got distracted with a different path that was not really like you, and then now spirit kind of had to have some things happen, so you realize, okay, this is my path, I need to get back on this one. But there's like, how do I get back to that form, how do I get back to that, is what I'm seeing here. And these old belief systems are trying to envelop you. Okay, you're getting overwhelmed by it almost. But spirit wants you to push past that stuff. Okay, they're testing your willpower here. Okay. So yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles in the placement of the 11th house. The 11th house deals with our social media, our acquaintances, unexpected change. All right, so I just feel like you're holding back here. Okay, there's a lot here you want to say or do, but you're holding back. And like again, number 4 deals with the planet Uranus, which deals with acquaintances. So, which is the 11th house. So again, like you're holding back because the fear of not being taken seriously here. That you're, you know, people may see you as some type of, you're not legitimate or something, you know, like you're just, you know, full of yourself. You think you're this and that, but you're not. Like there's that type of energy, and your path is is not the easiest one, but your path is required that you have enough confidence and willpower and enough a strong authenticity that those types of opinions don't even matter, that they just deflect off of you, and you pursue everything you want to pursue anyway. Because when you're achieving, you're leveling up and things like that, of course, you know, there's going to be, you know, opposition. It's just normal. That's just what it is. And you have to have the energy, the courage, the willpower, the confidence to push past that stuff, to cut through it, to cut through the thickness of it with your own aura, cutting through that type of stuff. It shouldn't bother you. You know, you're trying to not feel, it's like you're trying to not be bothered by outside things while you're going at whatever you're going to do with your career, your path. But it's like sometimes it just gets you, and you just kind of just do this thing where you want to retreat and rest again. Like you, well, that's all you've been doing. I feel like you haven't. I feel like you, all you want to do is rest, or you find excuses, or you're trying to find an excuse to put something off. It's like the spirit says it's time to stop putting things off for later. You need to start doing things right now. Okay, and that's why you feel stuck, because the stuff that's supposed to go out there spiritually, that you're supposed to relay the messages, the showcasing your talents and stuff like that, is supposed to be out there. So it creates momentum, it creates change. But when you're just not, when you're holding back, it's not gonna, nothing's gonna change. So you get what you put in. Okay, whatever you put out there, you get back, and you're not putting much out there, so you're not getting much back. Does that make sense? So yeah, we have this card here. So it's just a woman here and a child that, you know, is like, seems to be like, you know, reuniting here. So it is a need to not abandon yourself, you guys, fire signs. There's a need, like, you need to reconcile with yourself, okay? With that version of you that made this move in the first place to go along this path that was less traveled. That person that was so excited, was so courageous, that was so confident, like that person. Spirit wants you to tap into that energy again. Okay? You may have felt lost, as of the last year or two, last several months, 5 to 6 months I'm getting to, because success is right there. It's just waiting for you, is what I'm hearing. Success is just waiting. It's waiting. It's literally waiting for you, fire signs. All right, because there's people who are ready to work with you. Okay, there's opportunities that are already there. Once you take that chance, you take that leap. Like, you'll see how fast your energy travels, okay, in the universe, and you'll see how many people start being drawn to you, and you opportunities come in, and then it's like, wow, I should have done this sooner, like that kind of energy. All right, so, but Spirit says you have a chance here to not go back to the old ways and start something anew here, um, after having to get, realigned with yourself. I'm going to say, like, get back on the same that original path that you were on, that was your divine purpose, and then you kind of went onto a path that was not aligned with you. So now you're back on the right one. Now the matter of the fact is, go even further than you ever have gone before. Okay, that's what they want. They want that form, and then some. Okay, they want you to just prove yourself, like prove to the universe is, what you say you are, what you speak of yourself. Like, are you going to show proof of that? Like, are you just going to just say that, because you could speak these things all you want, but if you're not creating momentum here in this realm, you're not getting anything out of it. You're not going to, because when you speak to the universe, that's spirit doing its work. But now you need to do the work in this realm, in the physical realm here, which are your lower self here, which is you in this human body, in this vessel, this vehicle. Now you need to go and create those opportunities and align with spirit in that realm, because speaking to the universe is speaking to spirit, and then spirit says, okay, I'll make sure that happens, and then, but you're in agreement with spirit when you say that. Okay, you're in agreement with your spirit team and all that. So when you say that, whatever you're trying to speak in to your reality, now you have to go create that by doing things you normally wouldn't do, pushing past fear and doubt. Like, spirit says you have what it takes. Like, you're not just anybody here. You have the passion and intensity and the voice for this, and the ability to draw opportunities towards you. And that's what spirit's asking of you, not to resort back to your old ways of, like, doubting yourself, self sabotaging yourself, undermining yourself, undermining your natural talents, undermining all those things. Um, and spirit wants you to spirit wants you to get past that stuff. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, but that's what I'm seeing with y'all fire signs. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe. All right, so I have, an Instagram page, the Cap Energy. I have a TikTok page, the Cap Visions. All right, so make sure to follow me on there. Subscribe here. I love y'all. Remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all. Namaste.